What's good? It's your boy Nico Talks Football back with another vid. Today we got a keep or sell Barcelona. So who would I keep or sell after the 2024-25 season out of all the players from Barcelona? We got the list here. Yo, me staring at this list, man. We got some good players, but we got some trash players too. We got Gerard Martin, man. We got Ter Statue in this. Anyways, let's get started, man. Alright, first on the list, we got Ter Stegen, man. I think we all know what's going to happen with this one, man. This is pretty obvious right here. I'm going to put Ter Stegen in sell. I'm sick of this guy, man. I thank him for everything he's done for this club, but it's 10 years now. I'm going to 11. I want to thank him, but we got to get him gone now. Bye-bye, my boy. Unfortunately, I think he already told the club that he has no intentions on leaving, but the club want to sell him, so I don't even know what's going to happen on that one. But alright, next we got my boy Iñaki Peña. Get him gone too, man. I'm sick of Iñaki Peña. Ever since last year, he wasn't good either, and this season he had some good games, but I don't want that guy in my club anymore either. So next we got Szczesny. Bro, this is controversial. Where am I going to put Szczesny at, though? Okay, I'm gonna keep Szczesny, but there's a restriction with keep. He's not playing no games under my club, bro. The sole reason Szczesny is still at Barcelona, in my opinion, is just in case both keepers get injured. So I want Juan Garcia ahead of him, and the Barca B keeper ahead of Szczesny, bro. I'm sorry, Szczesny was not good this season. I don't care what any of you guys say. He was letting in terrible goals. He was conceding penalties in the most crucial matches. He had some good games against like Benfica and stuff, but I'm sorry, bro. End of the season, he was conceding 3 and 4 every single game, and I just don't want that on my club. Alright, next we got Kubarsi. There's no discussion with this one, man. That's an easy keep. I'm not going to get too deep into that one. Alejandro Balde next. Easy keep, bro. I'm a big fan of this guy, man. He's one of the best left backs. I would put him behind Nuno Mendes. Obviously, I think Nuno Mendes is ahead of him. Obviously, because of Balde's injury struggles this season. He got injured in the most crucial part, but he was phenomenal the whole season. So I got to put Balde in keep. That guy is going to be amazing. Then we got my boy, Ronald Araujo. Yeah, get out of my football club, man. Absolutely not. Not again. I already saw him choke the Champions League twice. This is not happening again, bro. He's a great footballer, and he actually played some really good games this year. But I cannot see that guy at my club next year again because he might cost us again in the Champions League, and I can't have that. And it's better for us to sell him now because we could get a reasonable price and we could get reasonable money now because he's still kind of in his prime and he's got potential. We let too many people notice those mistakes, and his price tag is going to drop tremendously. So next, we got my boy Inigo Martinez, man. Absolutely keep, bro. The best center back in the world this season. My favorite center back. Honestly, one of my favorite players this season, bro. Watching this guy this season was phenomenal. I had a great time, man. What a player Inigo is. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be continue the same form for next season, but I still believe in this guy. Christensen. Jesus. How many games has this guy even played? We're going to keep him in keep because of what I saw in the last couple games in the season. This guy was sensational. The problem is this guy can't stay fit if you pay him like an extra 100,000 K in his salary, bro. This guy has injury problems like no other player I've ever seen. He tore his Achilles, was out for like 7 months this season. He came back. He had another calf strain, was out for another 3 weeks, got another injury, was out for another month. This guy literally just came back for the last 3 games, but he was so sensational in those games, bro. I can't even argue, bro. I gotta keep Christensen. Next, we got my boy Jules. Easy keep, bro. Easy keep. This guy, bro, he's so reliable, man. He's always available. Obviously, he wasn't available for those Inter Milan and Real Madrid games this season, but this guy was one of the best right backs this season. I would say from the start of the season up until there were moments, he had some inconsistent games and stuff, but I mean, this guy's world class, bro. In terms of a defensive right back, he is insane. Eric Garcia, absolutely keep. Bro, I'm not going to lie, I was ready to move on from Eric Garcia, but after what I saw from this season, there's no debate, bro. The amount of times this guy came in clutch, I can't thank this guy enough, bro. Barcelona would not have won some of those games without Eric Garcia. And apart from the goals, he's actually a pretty good player. He's sound on the ball and he can defend great. He shut down Vinny in that Clasico as well. Holy Jesus. My boy. Get gone. Out of my club, man. No more of this guy. Please. This guy is not Barcelona level. He fooled us with those Inter Milan performance. 2 assists in that game. I do not care, bro. I do not want to see Gerard Martin at my football club. I'm sick of this guy, bro. It's not even that he's a bad player because, bro, playing for Barcelona, you got to have some quality. And this guy is obviously a great player. You're looking at it from a overall standpoint, but he's not Barcelona level. And it's just something about the way he runs. There's something about the way he just touches the ball. You can tell this guy isn't Barcelona level. And he just has no aura when he plays, bro. I'm sorry. This guy's got to get gone. Hector Fort. We're going to have to add a new category here. I forgot, but we're going to have to add a row. No. What am I doing? No, whoa. Alright, we back after that little technical error. I don't know what happened, bro. Alright, we got Hector Fort. Anyways, I'm going to have to add a new category for Hector Fort, bro. This is going to be named Loan. Bro, this is going to be named Loan because this guy's got to go get some more playing somewhere else. Hector Fort just isn't at Barcelona level yet, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's 18 still, or 19. I don't know, I didn't like the way when he played this year, he played in like 4 games. I didn't like the way he played. He came on against Inter, thought he was Mr. Aura, man, decided to shoot from 35 yards out, bro. It's like, who are you, bro? And he's got a loan deal for Hector Fort, please, bro. And honestly, I would have put him in sell, but I'm going to give him a little bit more time just because he's 18. That's why I'm going to give him more time. All right, we got Gavi. Clear keep here, bro. Clear keep for Gavi. I'm not going to be too strict on Gavi, bro. He just came back from an ACL injury. I thought he still had a pretty good season, bro. He was still putting in that defensive work. Like, there was no change even. Usually after that type of injury, players change. Gavi didn't change at all. He still played defense. He still played the aggressive way he is. And I really like the way he played in some games. So I think it's an obvious keep. Those who are giving up on Gavi after just one season, you guys are some fake fans out there, bro. Alright. Next, we got Pedri. Holy moly. Alright. Is there any really discussion here, man? Best midfielder in the world this season. Absolute keep. Then we got Pablo Torre, bro. Absolutely keep this guy. Yo, he better get some more minutes next season or I'm about to crash out. The fact that Lewandowski is getting more minutes than this guy, bro. How is Lewandowski getting more minutes than Pablo Torre? This guy is such a talented player. Bro, every time I saw Pablo Torre play this season, he would either score or assist, and it's not even about that. He would just come in and control in that attacking mid spot. He looked really good. And he can't even... I remember in that Las Palmas game when he played out on the wing, he was our best player in that first half too. So I don't see no reason why Hansi Flick does not trust Pablo Torre. But I say he's got to play more next season. That's why I would keep him. I think he's one of our best midfielders. We got Fermin, obvious keep, bro. This guy, one of my favorite players right here, Fermin Lopez. Yo, this guy, bro, what a season he had. Obviously, in the end, he went above Dani Olmo in the rankings. Like, he was the clear starter because Dani Olmo was just not consistent. And Fermin, his performances were actually really good. The goals he was scoring, the assists, and, like, the playmaking, the dribbling, and the runs in behind he was making. No discussion. We got to keep Fermin Lopez, bro. This guy is so underrated. In my opinion, he's like a top 3 attacking midfielder in the world. In my opinion, I think. Easily top 5. Mark Casado. Holy my guy. This guy, bro. Obviously, he got injured the last 2 months of the season, but before that, he was honestly one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. The way this guy was moving in that midfield. the tackles he was making, the interceptions, the ball recoveries, and the way he was progressing the ball too. His passing is really underrated. And a combination of him and Bernal next season is going to be deadly. Barcelona's midfield is already so stacked. I don't even know what's going to happen next season, but we got Dani Olmo here. Holy. I was thinking about sell, but I think we got to give him one more season, more time, because Dani Olmo's season wasn't even that bad. Like, he was really bad in the big games maybe, but he came up moments when we needed him a lot, like in that game against Mallorca, Vallecano, Inter Milan second leg. Even though he played really bad, he still scored that goal. So I thought Dani Olmo, very inconsistent, obviously. He got injured like every 2 weeks with a 1 month injury, man. And if he does that again next year, I think we're going to have to move on from Dani Olmo, because you got to stay fit and you got to be playing. So that's about it, though. I think he's still a very talented player, obviously. We all know Olmo's talent. Just if he can stay away from injuries. He's on fraud watch, low-key. I don't know about where he's really going to have to perform next season. Frankie de Jong now. I'm a big fan of Frankie de Jong, bro. This guy, after this season, I'm a big fan, bro. He's really underrated. I think he's a top, like, 5 midfielder, overall midfielder in the world. The way this guy moves in the midfield, his acceleration when he has the ball, and the way he gets past defenders, and the way he progresses the ball, obviously, his passing too, even though it's not at the rate of like Pedri or Casado, his passing still is really good, and his runs forward, I think, are really good with the ball. And defensively, he got much better this season. Clear, bro. This guy, the second half of the season was sensational. Marc Bernal. RIP, man. I'm just playing. Yo, this guy, what he was doing last season, coming up from Barca B or the academy, whatever, 17 years old. This guy was bossing. Those first 3 games, bro, he was like bossing the midfield, bro. This guy was like, you were watching like a reborn Sergio Busquets in the midfield. 6 foot plus. The way he was moving, bro. That ref, man. And that bald-headed Easy Pasalon, bro. You're all at fault, man. You could have ended this guy's career. That ACL injury, I don't know if he's going to bounce back. It's not easy to bounce back from that injury. I don't know how he's going to be next season, but if he can even half replicate what he did in those first 3 games, this guy's going to be a pleasure. We're going to need him a lot. RIP, bro. I hope he can come back, man. These young players are getting crazy, injured, especially at Barca. Who even is this? Ferran? This is Ferran. Easy keep, bro. Ferran Torres, bro. What a season this guy had, bro. 19 goals, 7 assists. This guy was on fire, bro. Super sub. Okay, when I say keep, though, not as a starter, I would play Ferran as like a super sub, because I don't think he's that good at starting. I think he's more making an impact off the bench. That's where we saw most of his goals come off the bench. He came up in big moments. This one's an easy keep for me after this season, even though I had doubts about him before the season. All right, Lewandowski. You're going at the front, too. Absolutely. You're going at the front. Yo, put him at the front, bro. All right. Yeah. Get this guy gone, bro. Yeah. He's obviously not going to be gone. This is my opinion, though, bro. In my opinion, get him gone. Is he going to be gone? No. Because Barcelona headquarters, Joan Laporta, even Hansi Flick still trust this guy. I don't know what they see in this guy. I don't know if he's having 10 out of 10 training sessions looking like prime Samuel Eto'o. Or looking like prime R9 in the training sessions, bro. But I know he is not. He is not doing that good in the training sessions. Bro, I don't know how I'm going to watch another season of this guy. I hope I can survive. All right, Ansu Fati. Nah, unfortunately, man. Unfortunately, Ansu's time at Barca is done, man. It's really sad. After seeing the potential that this guy had, bro, living up, he was set to be the next Messi. That's what Barcelona fans were calling this guy, but obviously injuries ruined this guy. The meniscus injury took a large toll on this guy's, his just movement. He wasn't the same after that injury. And, bro, it's really sad, bro, but I don't think Ansu Fati can succeed at Barcelona, especially with the talent that is coming in now with the likes of Rafinha, even the rumors of Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, obviously, even Ferran. There's just no room for Ansu to play, really, so it's sad, man, but unfortunately, I think his time is gone. I mean, it's already announced that he's set to sign a deal with Monaco, but obviously, in my opinion, he should be gone, unfortunately. It's really sad. Next, we got Rafinha, the Brazilian wonder star. Star boy, man. Ballon d'Or. Clear Ballon d'Or winner, in my opinion. I mean, is there really any debate here? My boy had a Ballon d'Or season. Hopefully, he doesn't drop in form next season, but no discussion there. Keep. Pau Victor, not even alone. I'm sorry, get this guy going. I don't care if he's young, bro. I did not see enough from this guy. I just don't trust him, bro. Every time I saw him come in, even in that game against Valladolid, where you're thinking it's Real Valladolid, we put in the bench players. It's 20th, they're in 20th place. This is your time to shine and prove the player you are. And he did. He really didn't do anything in that game except for like a header that was tipped over the bar by the keeper. Look, man, I don't think this guy is Barcelona. As I said with Gerard Martin and Hector Fort, too. I don't think he's Barcelona level, man. That's unfortunate, but it's really hard to be Barcelona level, man. This is the best club in the world, along with Real Madrid, so it's tough. A lot of people would put him in loan, but I personally would put him in sell because I just don't think there's room for people like that. Especially when you got people like Tony Fernandez coming in. Noah Darvic, I know he's a midfielder, but bro, you got so many prospects coming up, man. Pau Victor isn't going to find his place. Next, we got Lamine Yamal. All right, best player in the world the last 3 months of the season. No discussion here, obviously. Praying for Lamine Yamal's health. This guy's going to be best player in the world next season. Hansi Flick. I know I put the manager in here. Obviously, keep. After what he did this season, man. This is a clear keep, bro. I trust in my guy for next season. I hope his tactics can become a little bit better because the high line was causing some troubles. But I'm happy with Hansi Flick. I think he's good. And the way he changed the team this season, if he can do the same, even half what he did next season, make that run in the Champions League again, obviously we're keeping Hansi Flick, man. Alright, this concludes my Barcelona 2024-2025 keep or sell. Who would I keep or sell? Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with my decisions or who would you keep or sell in this Barcelona squad. And as always, like and subscribe, and Nico out.